Well, hello and welcome, sassy friends. How you guys doing today? How are you doing tonight? It's definitely night. Guess what? Nathan got the kitchen painted. So I'm so excited. So now the floor's in. The dishwasher's in. Coners are in, the sink's in. Everything's had its caulking done. Painted its couple layers. Was mudded and sanded, etc. The ivy wallpaper is dead to me. That's a good place to be. Ivy wallpaper dead to me. I'm just putting my Orly Bonder on real quick, you guys, while I start this baby off. We're starting our fruit salad series. I've got one little critter fiber floating around on my brush that was probably picked up off my nails. So now today Willow and I tore the whole bathroom apart and like, there we go, I got it. Took everything down and washed it, and then I gave her the how to clean a bathroom lesson. And she's 16, so could she have had that lesson long ago? She totally could have. But would it have been super half-assed? It totally would have. So a lot of things she might be a little behind time on, but at least now she has the mental place to handle doing them right. So, but she found it fun. She didn't mind it. You guys remember that stupid Rubbermaid power scrubber I was on the hunt for at Christmas time for my mom, and then I got one? It's so freaking good. She loves using that, so that was good. She said it's like using a really strong electric toothbrush. She's correct. She's correct. But it does a seriously good number on your grout. So yeah, so we did that, and we do have our own, like we have a home well, so we definitely get a little rust, and took care of all that today. I'm just letting my Orly dry a bit. So we are using, to kick off our little fruit salad party, we've got Main Squeeze. I cut part of it, but that's what it was Main Squeeze. And it's just the fruit strips, you guys, because I sent the just kind of pinkish colored ones, I think, to nail friend Amanda H. was needing them for something, so I sent them her way. And this is from 2011, and see that color in there? Somebody did not store this right, you know, and it got faded, but only the top one. So the rest of them are like this, which is banging. It reminds me of Portugal. I don't know if you're someone who's been around long enough to know that color, but it's like a lovely raspberry to me. I adore it. So I love this, and even though that top strip basically got wrecked, I'm good with, you know, just using the ones under it. So, I mean, it's, when we talk about storage and I show you guys my binders and stuff, it is key, even if you're keeping something in its packaging, that it's kept out of the sunlight. Like, you don't want any windows anywhere near any of your stuff. You want to keep it somewhat temperature controlled if you can. You don't want things getting, you know, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, alternating back and forth type of deal. So there you go. There's that. And hi, by the way, I'm Stacy. Welcome to my Sassy Styles. I do my nails about 3 times a week and try to throw in some other random videos that are tips, tricks, and whatever else we can do. I also do my plan with me's once a week. And if you're not a planner, then just ignore them. It's no big deal. In my plan with me's, I talk about planning out my nails for the week and just kind of what's going on in general in life. We're doing a house and garden / yard revamp. Have been in the process of it for the past year and will be probably for the next couple years, so I talk about that over there. A little bit of everything. I'm working on healthier lifestyle, so that gets talked about over there, and losing weight, and you know, a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. It's a great video to throw on if you are also a planner and sit down to spend, you know, an hour doing your planner every week. Then you can have me ramble on sharing my plans too. If you have not subscribed, please do that. It helps YouTube's algorithm to find others that like Color Street. I have about 42% of the population that's watching my videos are not subscribed, so go ahead and do it. It's totally free. I'm not going to send you emails. You know, do that, would you please? We're trying to get to 1,000 so we can do live videos over here, live nail videos. Here's some nail tape I took out for this. It's limey green. And then here are some decals. I know I want to use some of these little citruses and maybe cut some of them in half. I don't think I want to use any of the greenery on these, but there is little green bits on there, so that's cute. So that's where we're headed, you guys, and this is going to be, well, if you're somebody who's watched me for a while, this will be a very Stacy manicure, I think. And that's fine. You know, sometimes you just need to do like what you're comfortable with and love. So I started by stacking them. I'm cutting them at a slant. And I know I'm going to have to be gentle with these old strips because they are going to want to fight me a little. Yep. Okay, hang on. But I knew from that top strip being faded and such that whoever previously owned these, you know, was not taking very good care of them. And they're still sticky and stuff, you guys. They're just... This one is just very stuck. There we go. There we go. I know, and look, that's a hot mess, but it won't matter. It won't matter because of the style I'm doing. And if this wasn't the style I was doing, then it might just be like, oh, I've got to adjust a little bit. And sometimes when you're using these old Sally Hansen and Incoco strips, you do have to fly by the seat of your pants a little bit. And it is also why I try to always use them with a color street that I know is going to be good, because then I know that what I'm putting over the top of it, you know, is gonna be good, or is in its best health, which these little fruit strips are. These are the fruit strips that they basically can't even give away these days. It's okay. Don't feel bad, Fa. Not everything can be a winner. And you know what? I think that they could have done great with these had they done different color combinations. These real muted stuff like this is real hard for people, for most people to wear. Because it gets, I mean, literally it almost matches my skin, you guys. That's why I knew it had to have something, you know. That pink is stunning with it. But I knew it needed something with it, or it wasn't going to work. So let's see if we can get this guy off here. We've got a video going up, I think, Saturday. I've been working on a bunch tonight. Hang on one sec, I gotta see what way I want to make this go. How I plan my manis out. Lisa Meyer, I believe, had asked me how I plan my manis. And then I was like, I don't know. But then when I thought about it, I was like, no, I do know. And then that video turned into like, well, I recorded it in a bunch of different parts so that I could show you guys a bunch of different stuff, like, and then I stitched all the videos together, and I have it uploading right now. So I think I have it listed to come out on Saturday, so it'll come out after this one. But hopefully that'll have some good info in there for you. And then I asked Willow if I could do, I think it was Jean asked me about, nail friend Jean asked how to, if I had any tips or tricks for how to do other people's nails. And you know what? That's a really good question, because that really is a different ball game when you go from doing your own to doing them for others. Hang on, you guys, I don't want to. Well, at least that one's gonna pull up okay, and I'm gonna cut this on its own. And this one I'm using a big strip for it because it's what I had, and I wanted all full fruit strips. And it doesn't matter. When you're doing a slant, it's not a big deal. What's getting stuck? Don't get stuck on there, you guys. I feel like I have a little bit of an advantage on doing other people's nails, because when I'm doing my nails for you guys, like I said before, I'm a good foot or more out in front of myself, and that makes a big difference. You know, when next time you're doing your nails, even if you just like do it just to see how your perspective changes, you know, put yourself way out there. And because I am used to doing my nails at a distance, it helps, you know, doing somebody else's. Because obviously when you're doing somebody else's, you don't have that same opportunity to kind of put their whole hand in your face. Like I'll say to you guys sometimes, you know, hang on, I know I'm going off screen, but it's because I need to get my whole hand up in my face. So there are definitely a few tips and tricks to doing other people's nails. So that will be a good one, and that'll come out, I'm guessing, next week sometime. I'm hoping to get to do hers over the weekend. She was really funny. I said, I need to borrow your hands to make a video on how to do other people's nails. And she's like, both of them? And I'm like, both people? no, both hands. And I'm like, well, no, I can just do one hand if you want. And she's like, how about one finger? No, you get one finger. I said, no, I need more than one finger. But I can tell you some, just, you know, just saying some of your best tips for doing other people's is that whatever strip and whatever end of that strip fits them best, that's what you use. Even if you're not able to do 2 nails out of 1 strip, it's okay because it saves your sanity a lot by not having to try to clean up their edges. So my biggest fear is always that I'm gonna cut somebody, you know, because you know, I'm crazy with the nail nippers on myself, but that's not as easy to do on someone else because you can't feel the same, you know, where it is and stuff. So if you're working with somebody, like, so my mom will do her own nails, but she likes it when I do them for her because they tend to be like a bigger mixed mani situation. You know, I tend to go a little crazier on the design than she will by herself. And when I do hers, then I don't worry about making sure nails fit. I just do them and then I give her the nips to clean up herself. But part of that is because, you know, she also does them herself. I know that she can clean up the edges and stuff and like understands what she's doing, right? But you can't necessarily do that. Say you're doing like a grandkid's nail. That's not the same situation. All right, you guys, I want to use this one as a whole nail. So I'm going to see if I can work with it. Work it, girl. And I mean, really, even though I'm saying I want this as a whole nail, I know I'm only going to be having it. I'm trying to do a peep over here. So, you know, if I can mostly get it off, it'll be okay. Oh, it came off pretty good. It was just the start of it. And I'm leaving the plastic on for right now because these are definitely a little bit tricky. Might have just screwed myself doing that, you guys, but we'll see. I would like to be able to lift the plastic from this end. We'll see if our tweezers got it in them. All right, hang on. Ooh, I was just gonna cut it. I don't know if I want to cut it or I might never get that plastic off. Hang on. You guys, I gotta get this to my whole face so I can see better. I will be back on in a sec. Come on, little thing, you can do it. It's like the, dang it, polish is wanting to be stuck right to this plastic. One of us is gonna win, and it better be me. Oh, I think it might be me, you guys. Hang on. Hang on. Again. Oh, ooh, ooh, that was close. That was something. Okay, now let me get that down. That was a little scary, but I think it'll be okay. You know, and you guys have seen me using these Sally Hansen like crazy, and you know, some of them go on like butter, and some of them are like cottage cheese. You just you just gotta work with them. You just gotta work with them. Okay, now be gentle on this guy, because I mean, really, it's only gotta matter on one side, the side that it's gonna peep out of. Let's be real here. I don't really care what the rest of it looks like. Oh, well, that went on fine anyway. Look at that. Oh my God, I love that color. This color is so good with my skin. I love it. And if you're watching and you're like, Stacy, no, that's not good with your skin, just keep those shitty thoughts to yourself. Ain't nobody wants to hear them. Seriously, nobody wants to hear it. You guys have no idea how many manis I see a day where people are like, oh look, I did this like you did, or do this or whatever. And you know what? Every single one of them are good. Whether there's something I think that color combo would look good on me or not, it's good on them, because if they like it and are getting some joy out of it, then it's good. Now, here's what's not good. Faux fur fingers. Or nails so long you can't wipe your own self when you go to the bathroom. Those are two things that aren't good. Everything else is good. I mean, I'm not here for you guys to be like, oh, I love that, I have to do exactly that. I mean, most things you're probably not thinking that. But if I can at least inspire you a little bit to not just use, you know, one set and throw it on, like to just step out of your box a little bit, that's what I'm here for. Hopefully to inspire you just a little. Maybe a color or a style, something. Good old-fashioned side peep. Haven't done that in a while. Took everything in me not to crazy cut scissor tonight. And I was talking to Marie earlier, and she's like, you're in love with crazy cut scissor right now? I said, oh my God, I am. I mean, in a perfect world, here's what would happen. I would crazy cut scissor, plus do a side peep, plus do a braid. Because I do love a braid. Oh, a braid looks so good, you guys. It's so easy, and it makes it look like you're really stinking talented when you just don't have to be. Definitely some edge cleanup, you guys, but for now, that's good. Okay. All right. Whew. You guys, these pink ones are being a little bit of a workout, but honestly, I think they're worth it because I love this color. And they're going on super good. It's just this starting part is the devil. You know, they let them sit in the sun, and also they might have squished them a little. And this one, it's like a pinky size strip, but we can make it work. Let's do this. This lime green nail tape is really gonna, I feel like all these fruit sets, you guys, need something to make them pop. So whether it's the color you use under it, like this pink is making these pop. If we had a real live true lime green, I could have threw lime green under here. That would have been pretty. But to me, they kind of failed with Kilowatt. Do I think it's a good color? For sure, and I've used it multiple times. But it isn't the neon green of my dreams. It's more like a pastel-y bit going on. So, like, I would love to see a nice, you know, like the green that's in this, like that. That would be lovely. But that's not what we got. So, suck it up, Stacy. One more edge clean up there and there. Okay, now we're gonna use these going sideways, which is nice because it'll give us some different fruits to see. Because like we keep getting the limes, so at least this way we'll get some different fruits. There's a little edge I gotta fix here. Boy, these are good and sticky. Oh, anyways, I was saying, you guys, when you're doing somebody else's nail, don't worry about trying to get 2 nails out of one strip. Just worry about getting the best fit, unless you know that you can hand them, you know, nippers and they can clean the edges theirself. If they can clean the edges theirself, then don't worry about it. Then go all in crazy. But if they can't clean their edges theirself, then you're going to want to give them the best fit you can right when you put them on, so that they're not having like messy edges and trying to clean up when they don't necessarily understand how to clean up. The other thing is, you know, I always say probably the best way to set yourself up for success with really any of the nail strips, be them Color Street or off-brand, is that you do them at night so you can go to bed and not tinker with them. You know, you've got to let them cure. You do. You just do. Or they will never be what you envisioned. So if you're doing a friend's nails in the afternoon, then tell them they need to take a nap after. It really works best if they can have at least a couple hours, you know, to truly set up. Whoops, there was a nail hiding behind there. Aw. Well, ooh, you know what we'll do then? We'll do this with 3. All right, girl, I see you. Now I know why you were hiding there. You wanted to come out and play too. So I'm cutting it down the middle. And then this is gonna be our bottom one. And I'm going right down there. And then I'm just gonna push in with my nail. And I should get about a perfect shape. Yep. And take that little Portugal knockoff. That color is beautiful. It's just, oh, it's so good. Ah. I want to rip it, and then I want to give it that burst look, right? So I match up the corners, but I'm running it at a slant there. I know I got some wrinkles there, you guys, but they're going to be covered right up, so we'll just deal with it. And then, oh, we took the plastic off. And then we'll be able to cover up that spot that I had a tear. Pull it up to the top. Well, that looks awesome. Beauty. Okay, hang on, I got about 100 layers stuck on my pointer. And then I'm just pushing that down, you guys. Ooh, I love that. Now I can't wait to get the nail tape on it because it's gonna look awesome. Oh no. Our little river video got done. We'll restart it. Now the only thing is I can't really use this thumb as my cleaner upper. Kinda, but not really. Because I don't want to squish this guy all back. And it's got a lot built up. Okay, let's see. I mean, look at that strip, you guys. Who would know that these pinks that look so nice were this hot mess? They're gonna know. And then we're gonna pull that up to let it have that burst look. And we don't care about the edges too much, you know, until we get to the top layer. Like, we just want to have it not hanging on our skin is the main goal. Come on, bugger. That I'm just folding under because not worried about it. Boy, these have made a mess, I can tell you that. And then there we go. Now, hang on, I'm pretty sure these are, yeah, full of bits. A whole lot built up down there, but it's okay. It can stay there for now. Okay, so now let's slap on a few pieces of citrus. I love these little ones. Now I will say, yeah, these are gonna be a little big, so I am going to, but they cut perfectly, you guys. There, now I got 2 half citruses. So let's go with something like this over here. A little lemony. Get off my finger. There we go. Let's give this one down there. I wonder if it wouldn't be easier to just do that. Yeah, it would be easier, you guys. So just do that if you're doing these. And then let's put a little, I want that one at my cuticle. Yeah. Gosh, I got that. This pink color sure left a lot of garbage around. That's what I got to see. And I'm just putting this up here with my other fruit salads because I know I'm gonna want to use them. I wonder this part's straight enough to do that. That's kind of fun too. Okay, now let's get to this. Really what it needs is this. It's gonna be very cute. Boop. Oh yeah, get it, girl. And I used to be so gentle and cut this with my little nippers until I realized it'll just cut with your nails. So, you know, you do you, but just know. Oh yeah. Shauna Clark, I know you got these, and I know I sent you nail tape. They're really good. Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, I actually think that the fruit decals are not needed on this, and I'm gonna take mine off. I just think they don't need to be here because, I mean, what these guys need, of course, is a, they need stuff to make them pop because they're a little too bland. And I feel like my undercolor, the pink, and the nail tape both are doing enough of that, that the decals don't really serve a lot of purpose. So I'm gonna pop them off here in one sec. It pulled off a little of my bonder too, but it doesn't matter because I'm not bonding anything to those spots now. That. Yep, the green nail tape. Shauna, I might have sent you orange nail tape too. The orange nail tape would look amazing. Really, any of it would look good. It just needs that pop of color, you guys. So cute. Oh my gosh. See, now I'm loving these. Loving them. I mean, and here's the upside. If you decide you love them and you're like, oh damn, I didn't get that set, hit the D-stash, because every week $5 Friday has about 1 billion of these sets that people are like, please, someone take it. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I've got a bunch of edge cleanup. This obviously will not be the last step in the process. No more than it's the last step for you guys. I think I'm going to use Northern Lights on them. Just because. Yeah, totally. I love them, you guys. Alright, have a great night. I'll talk to you soon.